Hey, this is Doc JT. I hope you're doing great here at Legacy Clinic. We have a wobble disc, and the wobble disc is a multi-purpose therapy that you can use. Primarily, we're going to be warming up the lower back and the hips with this particular device. So it is air-filled, very comfortable. You can use it while you're sitting on hard surfaces, but this is something that I'm going to be highly recommending you use very regularly. So I'm just going to place it on a harder chair. And the goal is to sit on the wobble disc so that your posture, your shoulders are directly over your hips. From here, what you want to do is you want to gently tilt the hips forward. So imagine bringing two strings forward. You want to hold it for 2 seconds. And then you are going to gently lean back with your hips only for 2 seconds. Forward and back. And you want to create this nice little rhythm. You notice how my shoulders aren't moving forward and backward. I'm trying to keep my posture as still as possible. And again, hips, just like this. I will generally do 10 repetitions forward, 10 repetitions backwards. Then what I like to do is just go to my right side and then left. Right side and left. Again, trying to keep the shoulders somewhat horizontal without too much tilt. This is really going to create coordination from your brain to your muscles to your skeleton. Then what I want you to do is really focus in on, for me, clockwise rotation. I might do 10 in this direction. And what I'm doing is slow and steady, making sure that I focus in on rotating my hips. So if you'll notice, my knees and my feet are moving at the same time. My shoulders are somewhat still. Then I'll focus on counterclockwise rotations of my pelvis. What this is going to do is going to create heat to your disc spaces, the cartilage in between the bones, as well as to the joints. This is very critical for those that suffer from a lot of chronic lower back issues, especially if you're going through our decompression protocol. You want to do this type of modality 2-3 times in a day if you'd like. We always want you to come in and do the wobble disc prior to being decompressed, because if you think about jelly, it's very thick and viscous. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're warming up the disc before we start to do a gentle pull. The other great thing you can do with the wobble disc is use it as a lumbar support. So I'm just going to place it vertically, and I'm just going to sit in my favorite chair or couch, and you're going to position it comfortably to cradle the lower back. And what we're looking for is that nice arch. 35-degree arch is what we're looking for in our lower back as well as our neck. So I think you'll enjoy the wobble disc, and we'll talk to you soon.